Then we can insert some doors and window. And then I will go first of all to wireframe, and I take away second story, I take away the stair. I don't need any roof, I don't need second outside. I can baseline, this is a baseline, they have to be there all the time. So this one, shift, this one, they go now to baseline. This one go to, that was stupid. I should be in modifier roof, and I take that layer off. That we just made, that is also modifier roof. I put back this baseline, this, and shift this. So it is a modifier for the roof. And then we close it. This one is a modifier to something. It was the new we make for the roof, wasn't it? I think so. So I put it in here. On the top there, I did put, when I made the slab, there's a polyline. Do I need that? Nope, not in here. No, I delete. And then there's this. I see on the picture this window stand is not in the middle. It is based on the cabinet, so that I don't need. And then we have this. That is inside the baseline, so we just close it and it's gone. Then we have here something. Yeah, it was the line I used to try to figure out. The wall is now fixed, isn't it? Now we see in the first row. Hey ho. Then we are ready to start putting window. I see it there. And I make a layer. Window 1. And we can make it straight away because they also have it in second story. And OK. I will make a window and I will be in window 1. And we can start to set the basic thing. Make this a little bit bigger. And move this back. The window, I use the basic window that is 1.2. 1.1 by 1.2 width by height. So that is, and we are also using 10 millimeter less than the full measurement in this modular system we're using. So then it will be 1090 and it should be 1190. On the location, awning transom, that's okay, I use that. I don't think that is the, is it awning transom? Why I can do that? I don't understand. I don't use the sill, I use the head. And I want to have it on 2.1 meter. But I also need to remember the floor, so that will be 2320 on an 8-inch floor. That is the top of all my basic window. And then we can insert it. I just add it about here. And escape. and then I go and see it from here, and I go hidden, and that is not the window I want. This is the standard thing. I don't use that, but I guess it's popular in US and England and stuff like that. So then I go into the style below this dotted line, and I say dimension. It's very thin. I use basically just 50 on everything. And I can say 15 to 15, we say 16 millimeter glass thickness. I never use adjust to it, because then the window, the sash, will be in the middle of the wall, and it's only the frame that will going out. And that is a stupid way to make window, if you ask me, because there will be a lot of water collecting here, and then the window won't finish. So then we do that, so I never use this one. And then we can go to the design. It is rectangular, should not be awning transom, it is single awning. That window I use like a base window, and I know this window should be exactly that dimension. So that's why I'm putting that first, and I'm testing it. And we shouldn't do material yet, but we should do it anyway, because then we save time later. Do we? No. I can do it in the style later, so we don't set material. So this was the first window. We can also adjust it. Now it's standing in the middle of the wall. I can say I want to have work plane by face it here, and then I take the measurement from V to V, and that's 49. So I can go and say that this window should be 49 on the frame insert. I don't know if this, because I go counterclockwise, or if it's based on clockwise or whatever, but I have to say it should be minus 49. Then it will jump out. Why minus? Make it something bigger? I don't know, but that's how it is. So then the window standing there. Now we have set the basic about that window. I have that line, if I may ask. That was a new one. Why do I have a line there? Did that come now? No, it was there. Or is there an error with that window? Is that the issue? Singular rectangular head. Nothing to do with the basic. It is not there. Singular rectangle. No profile, no maintenance, no block. Nothing to do with that. Okay. I don't know why it shows like this. Because it shouldn't show the meter line. Makes no sense. It's never been made like this anyway. We have this side, and then this standing in between, the one down the top, not going meter. They have a lot of pattern system to glue everything together, nail, screw it and stuff. But it's not a meter. Not in my part of the world, at least. This floor slab should be in floor 1. I need to make a new, I didn't make that. Floor 2. And it should be there. There we have it. Now we need to look at the drawings, picture. To set the other one. We will adjust it more correctly later, so now it's just for putting them in. And now we have these 2 windows here. They are special, but that's okay. We're going to insert something just to got something there. There's 1 window here, 1 there, that is normal. But this corner window is a little bit special in general. This is special in general. Don't do anything with them now. There is a big window here. And I look at the picture. And I say this is big. This window and this window is same size. And at one time I say this is 1.3 by 1.5 meter. This is 80, and then this one that's more straight on. Yeah. I will assume this is 60, and there's also one on the back, on the gable wall there, that's the same dimension. This we say is 40. Maybe it's 30, but we say it's 40 now. This we have to say something about. Then we have the gable wall. We need to see a little bit about that in seconds too. Okay, we go back to drawing and we take this window there. I see from the top, and I go to wireframe. I want to have a window. It should be a window 1. Don't need to be red. I can fix later. I want to go selection info, and I want to say that should be 1290 by 1490. Before we insert it, no, we don't care about that now. We need to move it anyway later. Plane by world, by entity, this one, and it should be about here. It goes down here, there will come a pole. So I can set it in here on nearest N. We know it's 1.3 meter. I could put the other one first. We know it's 1.3 meter, that means there are 65. And it has to have minimum 5 centimeter away from the pole, so then we say 70. So then I take that window and I move it 700 in delta Y. Then it's out of the way, there's place for pole. We can take it 5 centimeter more just in case. 50. Then we want this, and then we have the same in this one. Here should be in the middle. There. And then we should have one window that is 590 by 590. I need to mark it first. Understanding something about there's a door coming here, and then there's a distance, and there's a window here. And there's a window, wasn't that in the bathroom? If we go and put inside underlay from first floor. Yeah, it is there, a little bit away, maybe 70 centimeter from that wall. no, from, yeah, so then we have from the cabinet. Let's see, you see now there is, you see two hidden line number on there, you see. But we don't know exactly now. You see, they go from this side to that side, and I don't know that measurement. And now it should be about here. So then we have this. I want to have one that is fitting next to the door. And that is then, we say 400, so then it will be then it will be 490, no 590. That, no, it was 400, so 390 of course. And then it should be 2090 because they're the same height like the door. And I put it here, about here, something like that. Then we have space here. What I didn't do was to adjust the height, because when we changed the dimension, the height of the window, the insertion height, that was 2320, also changed. But this is the same kind of window we should have here. I can put one there when I have it, and one there, and one here, and one here. It should be about there. I'll just move it later. Then we have the first floor window. We can then make some doors. Then we need to make new layer. I want to have this layer up here. And I can make a new layer. And then I have interior door, int door /1. There, and I make a new, because they also have that in the second story. And I make a new, that is exterior door, ext door _1. We don't have any door, exterior door in second story, so we don't make more. Then we can make a standard door. It's the same thing here. This is now thinking for interior door, and they are 900, so 890, and 2090. Enter. Frame width. So is 94. This is also, this should not stand there, this should stand down here. Okay, no, location. Threshold, I'm using head of object. Open percent, this. Head of object should then also so be 2320. There is one next to interior door here. I go to the style. The people with Deluxe, they don't have all this option for window, they only have 3. So just so we know about it. Frame weight, I can say, is 94 millimeter. There is something there, but I can also cheat and say it should fit exactly on the interior wall. But then they must special make them. I think I do that. Then it's 98 plus 26. That's 124. And the frame depth is, I use 50. And then you have the stop width. That can be 12 millimeter, and the stop depth. If we say the door thickness is 50, 124 minus 50 is 70, I think. Door thickness can be 50, and thickness of this interior glass, there should be here, there should be a double door with glass. And I don't use this here either. The glass thickness can then be 8 millimeter maybe, 8.7 is there something. I say 9, doesn't matter what it is. It's not a double hung. I don't want that. It should be a single. Door shape, rectangular, nothing else. We don't say material or anything. Now we know there is one door in this area. I don't know exactly, but it is about here. And as we see, there is something different. What is the width? What is the depth? So they were opposite. So then I go there and I change it inside the style. And the frame width is 50. And the depth is 124. I still think 60, but that's not correct. There and there. There's no space for 50 there. There's 128, so that it must be 124 minus 50, 74. And 4. What happened then? Yeah, because this going 30 millimeter outside the wall on each side. And now, if I now close that door, 0, yeah, that matches exactly. Then we have this, but we can have them open at the moment. So that is interior door. There's one door there, there's one door here, there's one there, and here. We continue with that style. There is one here, that should be a sliding door, but now we can use this number. You see there, it stands 69 now. I want that to be 100. And if you see down here, on the offset 1 and 2, that is where we can change it. And we can put it in exactly on this one. There's 1, 2, 3, and that's the one I want to change. So I tap there and I write 100 and enter. The same here. I have also from this side and over, and there I want it to be 650. So then I tap there and say 650. In case they want to have some cabinet coming down here, there's 5 centimeters from here to the cabinet. That's why. And then there is a door, must be about in the middle. I just put it there. I don't care what direction they go. And I put it about there. This, both of this I cannot use the numbers, so I just put it just like this. There. Then we put the interior door. All the doors wasn't put on the correct layer, but that's okay. We finished with all the interior door. Then I use Control T. Just click in here and then I press D for door. This one and OK. And I go there and I say all of them should be in interior door 1. So then I can close it if I want to. Then I should say the same thing, Control T. W, and window and OK. They're all in window 1, and that's correct. But what is not correct is the top height. They have different top height. The height of object and that height on all windows should be 2320, because they will change depending on the height of the window. There's a good thing and bad thing about that effect, but I'm used to it, so it's no big deal. Now I see I'm missing one door. I need to put on that layer. I want to have it on interior door 1, because I'm missing here inside this storage room. Also here I want to have 650, so now I can use and insert it directly. It is the first one this time, this 650, because now it's possible to have a cabinet over here that's 60 centimeter deep in example. Then I close interior door, and I put that also on that layer. That could be a good idea. And I still want to make door, but now I want to be on exterior door. And didn't we make that? Going up there. Okay, going there with it. This door should be this main door. That should be. It can have the same measurement. That's okay. 1, 2, 4. A little bit wide. Now I want to set that style. I only have one style. We can adjust that later. But that's 990. Else it should be the same. There is one here about, and there is the main door that is here about. We say about 10 centimeters about there. And there is this terrace door. I can say only here on M at the moment. But that door should be double. See here. This one is scale, so I can take the measurement. And say from this point to that point, 1.5 meter. No, don't want that. I want it bigger. Because 1.5 meter, then there's if you open only one of the door leaf, then 75, there's 70 about. It's very narrow. If you open only one door, you, if big guy, you touch your shoulder. So I want to have it bigger. We can say 1.8 meter on that door. But then there is a decent size. So this one, and I change it to be 1790. Massive. Then I say this is special, this is special. But you can see about what size we can use, because if I go from B to B, there's 115. There will come in some plates on here, so it will coming down to 114. Now maybe we can put in a 1 meter window. Just for test, we need to look more into port window there, and I want to have the width. What do you say? 1 meter, 990, and it can be only like 900. A special window is cheating for me when we're making this. I insert it here on M. This is about that I should have distance here for the molding, and that we have now, because now there is from B to B, there's 84, and then if you go 20 or 10 millimeter, and there's 94, and then we take away 6, then there's about 88, because this will have a plate that go up here. So then there will be like 88. there, and I take a 70, then there will be 18 millimeter left here. So we see the corner, the molding starting about here and going up, about there, and out and down. So that is a good size. I say this, and also I don't care using a lot of time for figure out what this is. So I draw a line. I think we are there. I draw a line here. I don't actually need it now, but I draw it anyway. I just say I draw a line. I say from V down here. Then I take this window and I want to make a mirror copy. And I say from N on that line, and I drag up there. And, I want to have this to find the first point on the mirror line. Okay, that is V. And then I move it up, pressing shift, so it becomes straight there, and boom. Okay, that was interesting. I didn't want to do that, to cut it out. Maybe it never have. That's no big deal, because now I have the exact place where this should be, so I insert it again, and I say it should be in the middle of this window, M. So, and then I take this and I delete. I don't care too much about them, it's more just to find the corner of it. There, and there's window there, there, and there. And these windows we just inserted are on one layer, window 1, and I turn that off. And now there's nothing left. You have the exterior door, this, and this, and I turn them off. And then I take off this also. I put on for first floor, and I take away this and I put on that. And then we know there should be some window here, so we can make it exactly. But it was this, we see there was 4, and if we think they are 20, then there should be 80. Should we have them big? I say I believe there was 400 there. Then I say new window, and it should be in window 2, and the window size should be 790. And it should be 790. It should standing on, isn't it 1800 we say? 2 meter 20, will that be that? 2020. And I place it just here on this corner, V. And I place another one on this corner, V. In the older version, it wouldn't accept that. We have a tendency to jump to the edge of the window. This window is 40, 80, so we move it in delta X, minus 400. And we move that one in delta X, 400. Then they are equally placed in the wall. I don't need this thing here anymore, so I delete, including that one. There's a red line there. That can be a modifier or something from whatever. There's a polyline there. Now use that for making when you should do adjusting the slab. I don't need that. I say delete. How many do we have? Yeah, I hope I didn't destroy it. We see. I can put on the slab and check. Roof slab. Roof, this, and this. Looks okay. And I can go there and hit line. We see that's the rafter and this and this. Then you see this is coming too high. We don't have place. And this will come down. I see it from right. And I use wireframe. Well, that was the thing. So then these two windows should be in 1.8 meter. And not plus the slab. This and this should be in 1,800. I can take 82 since we had 20 on the other. 1820. So, and then we see later if we think it looks like the same. Hit line. Compare it with the picture of what we think. Maybe they should be bigger. 1990 or something. Then we need to go to wireframe and from top view, and we need to open this one. I would say this, there are 40 centimeter between the window. This was 12 by 12.3. Yeah. The scale this also, it makes it more easy. I go from this point to that point, and then I find calculator 12,300 divide on 23,827. 827. That's a half size about. Scale factor, copy. And I take this and I go here and I say Control V down in scale X, tab, Control V and enter. Now this should be in about similar dimension. And I say this there to there is about 500. And then the window is from there to there is 1 meter and 87. So that means 1.1 meter. We try that. 1.1, that is a standard window then. Because we see on the picture, not this, not this. That's not easy to see. Now we can see it inside the room. Now they look square. This is this wide angle lens thing, so that's tricking us. We go there. And here also we see there. It's not in the middle of the room here. It's a little bit over. It was based on the cabinet. There we see it. Where can we see more? We don't. It have a little bit shape like that if I see it from here. So I use the normal standard window. 110 by 120. And we see how it goes. This also we take 1.3, but I don't think that window is that big. So I say I want to be work plane by entity, on that one. I hope that was correct now. And I insert some window. That should be in window 2. And the dimension at the moment can be 1090. 1090 by 1190. It is on 2320. Then I can say this should be here on nearest, that's the middle. And then I can say this window, this is the middle wall, this is the center 20, so I say nearest, and I say okay for that. Then I take this window and I move it back. 550 plus 25, that should be minus 800. And delta y minus 800 there. And now there should be about 25 from nearest to V. That is good. Right, and then I should do the same one more time. Place this about there, and there should be one about there and one about there. Then we have the window up here, and I need to know, take that window and to J, and then I take it up again, delta Y, 800, wasn't it? Yeah, 800. There. Then it's standing in the middle. Because the window is linked to the wall, I don't need to measure this one. So I take that window, and I say it should stand in the middle of this window on M. But because it's linked, it's jumping back again to the wall where it is inserted. So I take this, and then I do the same here. I go to M. And don't go to M, I place it on there. I'm not sure what I did correct, so I go back here and do it one more time and say it should be placed on M. Then I know it's correct. Then we have insert the window in both story. We need some interior door. They should be 890. On 2320. It's the same door at the moment. So there was one door that was standing here. That must be in the middle. There. Okay, that was one. I forgot to put the layer on interior door 2. The drawing say there is a door here next to the chimney, about the middle of the area there. So we insert the door there, and this also is about, it's a 91 meter away from that corner. Do that 1 meter, that would be 110. 90 and 198. No, this is a 6-inch wall. 9. 88, 1. I put it 1 meter, and then we just move it later. 115. 115. I insert that. Is a wall here. Should go in the middle. You see down here, I can change it here, left and right, in and out, and blah blah blah. I don't care for that. I do all in one time later. Then this one is also, like I say, 100. So then I tab to offset 2. Type 100. Then I know this standing correct position. There was a one more door here about, so I placed that there. And then we have the entrance to this room. Should be about the chimney come to here, so it should be about the middle, so it must be something like this, I think. We adjust it later anyway, so it's not that important. And okay. Then I need to turn on door 1. It was not on interior door 1. I put in wall 1. Interior door 1. Where did I do? What is in window 1? Jesus, where did I put that? Interior wall 1? No, it's not standard. I'm looking for the door here that are on the wrong layer. Exterior door 1, there it was. This one should be on interior door 1. It should not. It should be on interior door 2. There should it be. And then I can close. It can be open for what I can. Then we have the floor on. We have the exterior wall on. I'm planning to stop now. Interior wall and the stair don't need to show. The floors we need. Picture we don't know, not the modifier. The roof but not the baseline. 0 always on unless there's something special reason. This dimension we don't need. This is the underlay. Take away this. And this was just a measurement I don't need. And cleaned out. And I go in standard view and I say line. And I think we stop there now. You see this? This window was going into that wall here. So that we need to use a modifier that can coming up and cut out in this wall. So that is important. We'll do it next time because I'm bored now. But we need to see on the picture and see, do we think this is the correct dimension on the window? Blah blah blah. Should we change something? This window, I can go selection info and I can see where it's telling it's 1130. So that can be lower if we want. This window 2320 1130 still. If I see it from right, this little bit small because I think from here we should come 43mm down with the ceiling, and the picture don't say that. It don't show like that. So I think this window standing on 2 meters. The dimension seems to be okay. It is this window, doesn't matter which one. 1130, and if we take it down to 2 meters, 1130 is 90, but then we need to change the dimension. It needs to be square, or we can move it closer together, but it didn't look like it was closer. But we need to do something because we cannot have this in there. If we go, there was something that showed the bedroom, one of the children's bedroom up there. There. You see, if I go and zoom a little bit, there's a place for the molding, and there's a little bit thing there. So this window need to be smaller. We need more distance. There is, I would say it is this 70mm. It looked a little bit thick. No, this is standard, so this is standard. That is 6. Say go 5 outside. the window. And then we have about the same one, 740. It should be about 15 centimeter here from the ceiling. And it's not so easy. It looks like this is, yeah, no, not this, there's something else. Here, the ceiling, now it can be that is the wall we see. No, that's not possible. There's something else on the wall we see that. I go back again to drawing. Say there should be 15. I do it in it. Yeah, I have to do it like this, else I don't see it. I draw a line. And I want to work line by active view. I draw the line there from N to N, and I offset it 150. That line I want to offset 150 plus this ceiling thing. So that means it was nearly 198. It will be 193. 193, enter. And I want it to go this way. Wow, that was a lot. Not if we take 10 centimeter on the height. If I take from V to about here, that's 20 centimeter. If we lower it 10 to about here, and 10 more this way, then I think we can do it. I think I should do that before I forget it. I take off, so I'm not mixing. Window 1. This is the window we're talking about. I have work line by entity. This one. Then I select this and this, this and this, and we say this. There should be 10 centimeter different. So then this will be 990 by 1090. It should not be 2320, but it should be 2220. That's correct. Then we have this, and but now there's also a bigger distance there, so we can take them back again. I take that window and that window, and I change it, move it down, delta y minus 50, half the dimension, we change it 10 centimeter, and then I take this, pressing shift, and take this, and that I'm moving up 50. And then I see it from, where did it, was it left? No, I did see it from the right, I think. And where's the window? What this, what do I see here? This is the window. Now you see one nearly 15 centimeter away. It's not very far. And we see that it's 1130 still. So that means there's 900 millimeter from the top floor and up to the window. That means also it's legal. So we leave it like that, I think. And I go to hit 9. Yeah, and it also now, it not crash, you see here. I can show that in Lightwork. There is a function that say draw intersection, but also now it uses very long time to render the figure or find all this intersection. Do I need to go back and up again? I did say you should do that. Draw intersection. I didn't do it. Okay, take it away. But you see the line here, intersection is there going over here. Then there is a distance here, down to the roof. We take this about 2/3 will be from the molding, exterior molding. We can look at the picture again. Let's show this something. What way was it? There. If I go zoom into on this one, you see coming there. Seems to be a little bit higher distance here than what I have on the drawing, because it go from about here. But also I'm on the framework. I'm not on outside on the cladding. So maybe it's not bad. Maybe it will fit pretty good. Yeah, I think so. Back to TurboCAD. Back to the view. I do say save, and this video is finished.